tuning in to another show of Sippin N Trippin, episode number 42. I done went back and counted how many episodes we did because I lost track. But yeah, we're doing episode 22. We are on location at XL Barber Studio, 2S 610 Route 59 in Warrenville. And I say 2S because we had a nice party going on. Hello, Slatman Ortiz. Is that you? Who's that? I don't know. Is that your people? I don't know who that is, but hello anyway. I emphasize the S because there's some people that was trying to come to the event on Saturday and got lost. They either ended up in the XL studio in Lyle, or they were at 25610, wherever that is, Route 59. But they ended up finding their way back here to the party. If y'all can take a moment and share this video with your people, I appreciate that. But so we actually have a special night. He'll be joining the who put my birthday party. We back. That ain't me. See, it ain't only at my hair salon. It happened only me. Shit. But yeah, we got a lot of things to cover a little bit. It was a busy old 2 weeks. Holy moly. And if this is just the beginning of the damn year, I don't even know what the summer's gonna hold. But yeah, so little things that we can talk about. So I actually had a moment that I'm gonna talk about since we're at the barbershop. My oldest son, Mr. Mo, has been growing his hair out. And when I tell you this little boy has like a mini afro slash mohawk slash, I don't know what it is. But he finally asked me to cut his hair. Thank you, Jesus. But I was letting him, as much as I didn't like it, I was letting him cut his hair. I said, Lord Jesus, one day he gonna let me get in there. But he finally did. And we actually had a conversation about it. And I was like, he was like, oh, can you cut my hair? Can you cut my hair? And I said, yeah, but like, what do you want? He's like, I think he wants it back in his hair. And I was like, okay, mini afro. So you know me, being the mom that I am, I started talking crap and making fun of him. And he was he's just like, he's like, I'm like, you know, you handsome anyway. He's like, oh, I know. I said, oh, you know? He said, yeah, I know. I said, oh, I love the confidence, honey. I love the confidence. He's like, Mom, you keep telling me here, but it's thinking. See, Mr. Maurice, this ain't only at my hair salon. Maybe it's my computer. You having difficulties on the internet too? It's just me. It ain't T-Mobile. Y'all got T-Mobile? Because I know my T-Mobile ain't working.
My T-Mobile not working either.
Right, so it says no internet. I'm trying to share it. So I hope we're not working on the T-Mobile. My hair looking all messed up. But anyway, so I just love the fact that my son has the confidence that he can wear his hair however he wants to wear his hair and still feel like he handsome. So walk on this world knowing that he look good, that he's smart, that he can do whatever he can do, because that's all we want to do for our children, especially my children, because I told you my children gonna need therapy when they get older, is that they still feel love. They still have a space where they can be themselves and, and explore that, because, they're little, they don't know what they want to do or what they want to get into or whatever. And all we can do is just guide them. So if my kid wanted to grow out an afro, which I actually do want him to grow out his whole afro, but he won't do it. He'll get it to like, where it like kind of starts going down into his beard, but he won't no, my son don't have a beard, but when he lets his hair grow, it looked like he got a beard. But so that's why. And then also health, I wanted to. So I went and got, the men in here probably don't want to hear this shit, but I actually went and got a mammogram. That's where they squeeze the boobies and check if you got lumps and stuff. It was not comfortable. And I know I shared a part. I didn't share me getting the procedure done, but I showed the machine that squeezes these little motherfuckers in there. I don't know. I'm not a man, so I don't know exactly what the men got to do, but I know they got to check the front and they got to check the back after a certain age. Is it after 40? 45. Have you gotten it done, Eddie? Did they check your behind yet? Have you gotten it done? Are you at that age? Ooh, really? I think 45. The women have to check them themselves. I think you're lying, but we won't go there. But I think it's important that you gotta get it checked because actually, I have a friend who he's like mid-50s, who he actually went and uncomfortable as it is, he went and got his shit checked, and they found stage 2 cancer in his shit. So now he's going through the procedure of all of that, but they found it early, so hopefully he will be okay. But all I'm saying is that go get your goodies checked. Go to the doctor once a year, get your blood work done, get all of that, no matter what age you're doing. And then if you're doing stuff back there, you really want to get your shit checked. Birthday parties. So I'm gonna start. I had a whole few birthday parties. I tell y'all, I be in birthday mode. It ain't even my birthday. So actually, if I told y'all in the last show, I was actually calling off work last Wednesday because my homegirls had a daytime. Now, for people, I don't know what y'all call it nowadays. Do y'all call it now? What do y'all call it nowadays when you cut school and go at party somewhere?
Darties.
You call them yardies?
Darties.
Darties? How y'all come up with darties?
Day parties.
They call them darties. We call them daytimes back in my day. So we used to cut school. So it's so funny because when we sat here having dinner one day and we were talking about a birthday party and we're like, you know what? We should all, now that we're older, right? We should all cut work and have a daytime. So that's exactly what we did. So we cut work. Well, we called off work. We cut work. And then, but it was different now. Because like when we were younger, we just had money for alcohol. We ain't had no money for no food, for none of that. Maybe McDonald's, $1 burgers and some shit. But this time we had a whole spread. She had fruit. She had little munchies. We had appetizers and shit. I didn't get hella drunk. So, but we spent a good night just having conversation. It was a good time. I guess what people do, like Sunday brunch, we did that on a Wednesday in the middle of the week from 10 to like 3:30. But it was a good time. You know, happy birthday to Ellie. St. Patty's Day. So I decided to work at the bar for St. Patrick's Day because it was either go out drinking and spend money or go to work and make some money. And I was kind of skeptic of going to work and make money because usually we only have like 3 servers on a Friday. And I was the 4th one, and I was the last one to show up. But shit, I still made some money being the 4th server. I made over 300 that night, so that was a good night. And it's different when you're the sober one and everybody else is fucked up. That's no fun. But everybody was trying to buy shots. Everybody was trying to buy you a drink. I'm like, I don't want to start drinking because then I'm going to get lazy and I'm going to start wanting to party and then I'm not going to be able to serve you no more drinks. I'm going to want to drink. So I refused all those drinks. I wish they had a system where we can like accept the shot or accept the drink and then just put this on a tab so that when I do decide to drink, I can just start marking them off my tab. Ooh, I'm going to have to talk to the boss about that one. Ooh, and I got my notes today, people, because I'd be all over the place. I learned that shit Saturday night when I did my comedy debut. But we'll get into that. Yeah. So, did you guys do anything for St. Patty's Day? Did you do anything? No. Work. Everybody will see we working people over here because we Mexicans. We Irish other things. Oh, should we get into the birthday party? What I remember about the birthday party. Woo! Salute to that one. But I got it mixed today. I learned my lesson. Lord Jesus, I learned my lesson. Because I looked at my calendar and I said, oh shit, Jessica, we got to do something about this whole drinking thing. Because, like, I don't have a bumper. Like, I wish I had a speed bump to my drinking. Because, like, I just go from drinking, woo, and we just keep going. Ain't no stopping, ain't no speed bump, ain't no, like, damn, I should drink some motherfucking water. None of that shit. So now I'm going to mix my shit to see if that helps. Because the alternative is to not drink. I don't know about that. I'm not ready for that step yet. But so we're gonna talk about Xavier's birthday party on Saturday. It was a whole big old comedy bash. They done emptied out this whole damn barbershop. I don't know how they fit all these people and chairs and all of this. We had a whole stage set up, spotlight. I mean, I'm not connected to the bar's Wi-Fi. Cause why? Because Wi-Fi. Some shit. Yeah. He's trying to blame the technical difficulties on the bar. I should go over there and see what I so actually put the whole thing together for my brother and did his noches de risas here. I wonder, is it just me freezing when it goes up there? It just freezes.
It's just delayed a little bit.
No, I know that's delayed, but I'm just wondering how that's looking. But okay, anyways, we'll get over that. Jojo, you should have been here. Jojo. But yeah, no, so I actually am going to bring on my guests and then we can kind of like filter that night since you were here, sir. His name is Mr. Sancho, which I have questions about that. Gabbana. Is that Italian or is that Spanish? Gabbana. We're going to get into that. So come and join me, Mr. Sancho. I get a little weary about calling men Sanchos.
Thank you for having me.
See, that's why I put the mic on that one because my voice travels and just like Ruben said that night, he's like, I know that's your voice. I'm like, it's either going to be part of your dreams or part of your nightmares. So Mr. Sancho, he was our performing artist, hip hop. Is that your genre?
Yeah, around there. Pop. Alternative.
Scooch over.
Good day.
I cannot wait for your 50th birthday. I swear to God. I didn't have that much on your son, but you, sir, oh my God. Y'all gonna have to give me 30 minutes, 45. Y'all don't need no other motherfucking comedians. I got this. Jojo, we miss you. No, so can you bring up, because I was looking at your name and I'm like, Sancho. How would you name yourself Sancho?
It's funny because, I never had a nickname. So it's like.
What's your real name?
Angel.
Angel.
Yeah. My real name's Angel.
So you go from Angel to Sancho?
Yeah. It's a funny story though. Like I was giving myself like different names. My last name is Sanchez. So I was like Sanchez.
No, not Sanchez.
Yeah. So and then I came up with Sancho and then it just clicked. And I didn't know what it meant until like later.
Somebody tell you?
Yeah. I was cutting some lady's hair up. She was Latina. She asked me, she was like, why Sancho? And I was like, what do you mean? So I was like, I had no idea what it meant.
So none of your people told you what Sancho meant?
No. And then I searched it up later.
Did y'all know? Did any of your friends know? Non-Spanish Spanish speaking mother places over here. Okay.
So I don't think I
maybe the young people don't know, but us old people know what it means. Your girlfriend okay with your name, with your stage name being like that?
Her brother would call me
Sancho.
Yeah, he was like screaming out, and I'm like,
I would call, yeah.
I'm like, okay, like it's okay. So.
Hey,
my grandma doesn't approve either, but it's
okay. There's a lot of things my mother does not approve of me. You just gotta keep rolling with it. You just gotta keep going. Okay. into the music? So you're a barber by day.
Yeah.
He works at Excel Barber Studio. Not bad.
Location.
The Lyle location. So how did you get into the music business? Like, how did you know this was something that you wanted to do?
When I was younger, it all started with kind of like I just like seeing performances, and I remember my first ever like concert was a was a Jesse McCartney concert, and you don't know who Jesse McCartney is?
No. Is that country?
No, it's
No.
like pop.
Give me a song. I don't know the names. Do you know the song?
Like I'm leaving, never to come back again.
That man Sancho. Is that your buddy?
That's my brother.
Oh, that's your brother. Oh, Sanchez. That's Sancho, little Sancho.
No, that's Big Sancho.
Oh, that's Big Sancho.
Yeah, get it from me.
Aye.
Yeah, I mean, I think that was like my first introduction to music. I mean, there's like a lot of people. They was at Six Flags.
Oh.
Yeah, it was a Six Flags concert. So it was like, I was thinking about this on the way here, and I'm like, there's a lot of people there, and I was like, damn, that's cool that he has all these people there watching him. And it just kind of stuck with me. I just liked all that.
The singing, the performing.
Yeah, I'd always sing in the shower. Always sing in the shower.
So since you brought up that Jesse person, sorry, I don't know who that is. I'm not good with artist people's names. Like I'll know songs.
I'm gonna send you.
He gonna put me on. Yeah, no, cause like I had a friend. So I have a friend named Antoine, who I used to work with at when I was in transportation. I hated this dude. This dude is the biggest asshole you will ever fucking meet in your life. He's my brother now, but I hated him then. And he was just like, so he's trying to like. I had just started at this. We're working dispatch. And he's like, do you know this person? Do you know this person? I said, no, I don't know none of them people. Who are you talking about? They're Chicago artists from my type. So he starts playing Twisted. You know who Twisted is?
Yeah.
So he started, and I'm singing the motherfucker word for word. He starts playing Do or Die. You know who Do or Die is? I started with singing the motherfucker word for word. He's like, bitch, you just told me you didn't know these songs. I'm like, oh, I know the songs. I didn't know who sang the fucking songs, but I know the songs. And ever since then, we became best friends. Because I know those fucking songs. So I'm not good at that shit, but you know, if I know the song, I know the song. So who is like one of your favorite artists of like of all? I would say of all, but like living and dead. Let's go there.
I say right now, listening to say like a lot of like Drake.
Okay.
I really fuck with Kanye West. And
The old Kanye, the new Kanye, or all of Kanye. There is an old Kanye when he was like fucking with the people, and then there's like the new Kanye where he thinks he white. Yee. It's not Yee, it's Yay. I be calling him Yee, but isn't it Yeezys, not Yeezys? So that's why we call him Yee. Don't that make sense?
That makes sense in your perspective.
That's all that matters.
Yeah, but like Drake, Kanye West. I really fuck with old school Tupac.
Okay.
The Weeknd, I really like The Weeknd.
I know who that is.
Yeah, you do.
I do know who that is. I know who that is. Some of the other ones that I still don't. I've been listening to this song, I'm like, ooh. And then the same artist, and I'm like, who's that? He's like, the person you just been listening to. I'm like, I'm not good. I have but my brain only has so much capacity.
I feel that. I'm real scattered.
So are you just like, you like that realm of like pop and hip hop?
Yeah, around
That's
that.
like Drake. To me, that's like a Drake kind of vibe.
Yeah. So I started off with pop. My brother actually introduced me to hip hop.
Oh, really?
Eminem, yeah, with Eminem. I think that was like the first rap song I ever heard.
Oh my God. God, you make me feel old. Eminem was the first hip hop song you fucking heard?
Yeah.
Jeez. Salute to us old people. That was his first fucking song.
Shout out Gen Z.
Gen Z. Is that your generation? What is our generation? Generation
BC.
Oh, you got jokes? It was nice having you. Gotta go. No. Generation X. Are we X? I think we're Generation X. I don't know. Whatever. It doesn't even matter. So you've done shows, because I've seen that you've done shows and performed away from this weekend. So what was like your favorite one that you've done so far?
So my favorite one would probably be. I had a performance that actually only had about like, kid you not, like 12 people, and I think that was kind of like, as of right now, like my favorite one.
Really?
Yeah, because it was kind of like more like, damn, like
More personal?
yeah, like
Candlelight?
It was more personal. It's like, damn, like nobody like showed up, you know. So it's like
Where was it at?
it was at the Forge.
At the Forge?
Yeah, it was in
Where's
Joliet.
the Forge? Oh, that Joliet. There was only 12 people?
It was only 12 people, and it was.
Did they pay you for that one? That one was like kind of you just trying to get on the scene.
I actually had to pay them for it.
That's how it goes, though.
I think actually that one was.
It's okay, cause I did my shit here, and I told myself I'm gonna talk shit. I got paid in alcohol.
Okay.
As you seen how fucked up I was when I left the fuck out of here. I'm just playing.
So you got your cover. Sure.
It's okay. I did it for my nephew. I did it, I did it for a few things. I did it because I had a lot of people always talking shit like, Jess, you should be a fucking comedian. And I'm like, bitch, I'm a hairstylist. I ain't no comedian. Second, I did it because I was just like, at first I thought it was a roast. And then they were like, I'm like, how you supposed to roast this boy? You don't even, I barely know this motherfucker. How you gonna roast him? You don't even know him. So I tried, and then I was like, shit, that motherfucker clean. And then if there is shit that I know, I don't want everybody to know that stuff. I don't, there's some stuff that you can't tell you exactly. That motherfucker, I will. Pointing to my brother. That one, no. What can we? Next year, February 19th or 50.
Yeah, but I think that performance was probably like, it was very humbling, because I performed like a decent amount of.
But it don't matter if there's 12 people, if there's 1,500 people.
Which is
still
exactly
do
like,
it.
I still have to do it, So
right.
It's not gonna take time.
Shit, they took your money, motherfucker. You rock out. You feel me? Like you gotta do it.
We had at least 70 plus Saturday.
70 plus Saturday. So there you go. You was nervous. I was nervous as hell.
You didn't look nervous.
I was back here drinking. That's how I got drunk. I was sitting here like, man, I gotta calm my nerves. Boom, boom, boom. And I'm just like, you know what? Fuck it. So I took about a few shots. And I was nervous. Then I got up there, I did my thing, and then I came back here and I sat down, and then all of a sudden I said, woo. I was like, oh shit. It all because my nerves came down, and then all the alcohol said, woo.
No, you did super good though. I was laughing my ass off when you went there.
And I was all over the place. That's why I got notes today. So my next show, which I will announce in a few minutes, the next one I'll be prepared because this one was kind of like I didn't know what the vibe was gonna be like, and I'm that kind of person. I'm a talker, so that's why I told Ruben like how much time I got. He was like as much time as you need. First off, you don't tell a motherfucker who likes to talk that type of shit. So I'm like, I need a time limit. Right, because there was some shit like I was rewatching it, and I had said something like, like I'm a fucked up aunt because I don't know this motherfucker, but I had more to say it, and then that's where I stopped. Something else. I'm like a squirrel. What you talking about over there? What you talking about over there? So I didn't even say it. So I'm laughing at myself. So I'm like, that's where I left it at. I'm a fucked up auntie. But now this next time I'm gonna be a little bit more prepared. I gotta be focused. Because I am like a squirrel. Like when I'm talking to you and if something happened over here,
Your attention focus.
my attention be all over the fucking place. I need to.
Now I feel you when you said like you don't know what the vibe is gonna be.
No, you don't.
That's how I feel like every time you perform, because it's like some people might be lit, some people, a different crowd might just be like, oh, they just want to nod their head and kind of listen, So it's like, you just gotta feel it out, and I feel like every single time I do, I just kind of learn more about myself.
Yes, same thing. The same thing with this one.
Yeah.
If I watched myself in the very first time I did this shit, and to now, it's like, ooh, there's a difference.
You see
so.
progress.
Yeah, that's what my homegirl who watched the performance on Saturday. She's like, "Bitch, if that was your first time," and I'm like, "You just wait, you just wait." So if there is a venue or like a showcase that you would like to do, or you have your eye, like you want to get there, what would that be?
Definitely, I would want to do it in the city. city of
You want to
Chicago.
go to Chicago?
Yeah, I want to go explore over there because recently it's just been local stuff, which is not bad.
Suburbs.
Yeah, which is not bad. But I kind of want to just have.
You want to get into there?
I want to get my name out there in other places.
Somebody's at your door.
Scooter guy.
Scooter guy.
That's a scooter.
Like a Meow scooter?
Yeah, like a moped.
Oh. And this what? It's raining outside.
Oh.
You got a poncho? Umbrella? Can you hold an umbrella and be on the scooter? You got a hat with the umbrella? Okay. Shh, go back. So in the city, anywhere in the city, like Sub T, do you know places in the city?
Oh, like subterranean?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Old people call it Sub T.
Sub-T.
You young people. What was that daytime word again? I gotta write that motherfucker down. Darties. I learned something new. Darty.
Honestly, anywhere I can get my hands on a mic, where people can kind of just like hear my music, whether it's in the city out here or out of state, that's kind of what my next move is for kind of exploring.
Are you working on some new stuff now?
Yeah. So like the past year, last year, 2022, I went incognito kind of, and I just focused on like making beats and just.
So you make your own beats?
Now I do. Yeah. So that's what I plan on doing, is just having like full creative control of everything that I make.
That's how everybody's doing it, especially in the world now that you guys have like the world of social media. Mm-hmm. You guys can do your own.
That's how I learned that. That's how I learned everything.
So during COVID, were you like exploring or working on your craft, or?
I was releasing my first project around that time.
Okay.
I remember. So I was taking a lot of time making that. And at that time, I didn't know how to make beats. I was just
a great performance beside.
I was just taking that time to kind of just focus on that, and I was just recording vocals at that time. Like I don't go to no studio. I really don't. I just make everything in my room. So when people,
okay, he homemade and homebred. Okay,
it gets expensive out here, So it's like if
you see my little camera, I feel you, brother. Don't worry. Or somebody over here talking shit. Is this 4K? So maybe somebody can buy me a 5K fucking camera. Talking shit.
We gotta GoFundMe videos.
I know, right? Sippin' and trippin'. GoFundMe.
No, but you gotta use what you got, because I feel like if you're able to use what you have, then you can, like, once you grow, you're able to like expand even more. Your quality just gets so much better.
So then now I gotta ask, since you do a lot of things on your own and all of that, like I've watched your music videos on YouTube. Go find them on YouTube.
Yeah.
And so did you have to did you do a lot of that yourself, or did you hire somebody to do that?
Oh yeah, videos is different. I let that to
the experts.
The
experts.
The experts, The first I got two of them. I'm working with actually on another music video soon with my guy Chris and Johnny. So that should be in the works coming soon. So.
Oh, you got music coming out. That was gonna be my next question. You got music coming out?
Yeah, I got a decent amount of stuff lined up.
It's gonna blow up in a minute. You remember us little people when you get big and stuff? I want to get into the Chicago clubs. I might be old for. I might be too old.
Nah, you fit right in. You fit right in.
Not at Wicker Park. No, the fuck I don't. I went over there recently. I was like, and Wrigley. Fuck. Look, where did we go? Oh, we went to a comedy show, My Buddies, and it was up the street from Wrigley. So me and my girlfriend and my homeboy CJ decided to go to Wrigley for one more drink. We went to Hacienda something, some Spanish kind of club, because they had music going. And I was in that motherfucker. I said, oh, I feel like the auntie. I feel like the auntie in this motherfucker. And the only other old people that were in that bitch were the old men. They were trying to find these young motherfuckers and shit. I was like, I'm like, I feel like the cougar for real. I'm like, luckily I don't look my age. I might look it tonight, but I don't look my age normally. And I was just like, oh my God. But I still, I had this little Indian dude trying to hit on me. Well, my friend was trying to have him hit on me. He's like, "You want to dance?" I said, "No, I don't. No, thank you." He's like, "I can handle you."
Oh.
Bitch, no, you can't, first off. And then my friend was like, "Go dance with him." I said, "I don't want to dance with him. Leave me the fuck alone." And he was like, "Come on, come on." So, I'm from the old school. So I said, "You know what? Don't listen to that boy. Because all he wants you to do is cover my tab. So if you want to cover my tab, then I will dance with you." Do you know that boy? I turned around, that boy was gone. He was out of there. I said, where Habibi go? Where the fuck he go? Like, man, he was out of there. So don't. Mm-mm. But I was like, this is Wrigley now? Like, maybe because it was too late. It was like 1:00 in the morning.
They closed pretty early though, like what, around 2?
I think they closed, no, 2 or 3. I don't know. But it was, I think I left around 1:30 and they were still open. That's late for you?
Honestly, yeah.
But you might not be I'm a partier. So like I stay out till 4 or 5 in the morning, unfortunately.
Like I'm a party.
I'm not proud of that, but I'm just saying.
I stay out longer if it's like a kickback close to the house, I don't have to drive far. But I don't know, 2, 3 o'clock is kind of like, damn.
You know what? You keep that energy. Do not be like me. Because at 3 o'clock, I'm like, where's the next place we going to? There's a bar by my house that closes at 4. So a lot of people, like my bar closes at 2. Then everybody goes to that bar. It's like a biker bar, cash only, and they close at 4. You should learn from the who? Hugie? Etelia, I don't know what you're talking about. I think that's you. You should learn from the kid.
And then leave early.
You should learn from him and leave her. You know what? I'm working on it. It is a work in progress. I'm not proud of that shit. I did not plan to get that drunk, but sometimes it happens. I skip this step. I go from like, woo, we're having a great time to like, I'm just fucked up. There's that little space where you're like, I should stop and have some water, or I should just stop. I told you there's no speed bumps. We just going.
I seen you 1 minute, the next minute I'm like, I didn't even see you drink.
See, I'm telling you, I think the kickoff was the nerves of just going on stage, and I was drinking, and I had told Maurice and Martha that was sitting back here with me, like, bro, I feel like I'm not like I'm still nervous as hell. Like I was nervous, and I was like, and I didn't even know why I was nervous because it's like I knew all these people,
Right.
But then there was a flip side of that though. So like I look at certain situations. I don't know if you felt like this on Saturday because you knew half of the people that were here, right? So does that make you feel more comfortable when you're performing your music, or does that make you a little nervous?
I feel like I kind of feel the same, I still get those little nerves, because like
It's excitement.
yeah, it's like little the heebie-jeebies, I'm up there, but once you get up there, it's kind of like.
Do you know that I peed like 4 or 5 times before I got on that stage?
Really?
I'm like, I gotta go pee. I don't know if I gotta pee with my nerves. When I get nervous, I gotta pee. That's why I don't watch scary movies. I don't watch scary movies because it make me get nervous, or like those thrillers and shit where people can pop out and shit. I don't watch those kind of movies. I don't like that shit. Right. Oh my God. And if another fucking person asked me that night, are you ready? Or what else did they ask me? Do you have your stuff written down? I'm like, oh my God, I have to have shit written down. Oh. Yeah, no. I sat back here. Everybody's like, are you ready? Are you ready? Are you ready? So
Like,
part of my nerves that Saturday was like, half of these people I knew, and most of them was family. You know what I'm saying? But it was just like, damn, am I gonna make them laugh? Because they're used to my stupid shit.
Right.
They're used to my funny. So it's like, oh, we heard that already, Jess. Or he's stupid. That's not funny. We know that about him. But it was just like, so that was part of like what was just playing in my head. So I kept drinking, trying to calm those nerves and whatever. And then, and it was, my homeboy told me, he's like, Jess, as soon as you get that mic in your hand, that shit's gonna go all out the fucking window, which was true. But because that was my first time, I didn't know that. I was like, oh. And then I'm telling you, I came off of the stage and then I sat down and it was like, woof. I'm like, it feels great. So your performance here on Saturday, was like nothing to you? You kind of just like, I got this.
I wouldn't say that. Like I was definitely nervous. You know, I didn't really prepare for it. I made the mix myself.
Oh, did you?
Yeah, with
Okay.
the 2 songs. So I mixed those 2 myself. That way I know like what's going on. But I was definitely nervous for sure because it's like a lot of people didn't listen to my music. Like
Beforehand.
they didn't know that I made music. But yeah, when I was up there, you know, like when you're talking to the mic, you can't really like hear how you sound. So
And then you
it's like,
can't even see shit with the damn spotlight in your face.
you can't. You're looking up. I'm
They
like,
all know now.
yeah.
They all know now.
Right.
Like I'm singing. I'm like, I don't even know what I'm looking at half the time. You know, I don't know if I'm like, oh, it's just I think that's like inside battle.
Yeah, in your own head.
Yeah.
I need somebody stupid to look at and focus on.
So I was
Focus on
looking
the
at my
spotlight.
homie.
No, you can't focus. Man, look, that gave me trauma. I was trying to get out, and all I kept saying was like, I'm gang, and that's not what I was trying to say. I was trying to say, like, that just reminded me of like police interrogation, like that shit in the movies. Dun-dun-dun, where were you Saturday night at 8:15? Like, that was supposed to be my joke. But that did not come out because it was like, God damn, this damn, like, and you even said it, like, I feel like a rotisserie chicken. That's what the fuck it felt like. Like, oh my God. Like, if at least if there was like a little dim of a light, this shit was like black and spotlight. So it was just, for my first time, I'm like, oh my God. But I had a great time.
I honestly think you killed it. I was laughing my ass off.
Thank you. So going back to that. So yeah, so Saturday was my comedy debut. And I was sitting here talking about my nephew, and this boy, again, there's some things I do know that I don't want to expose. And I was just trying to like expose of the little stuff. So that whole Eddie Munster thing, that fucking came up with that shit when I was sitting back here. And I was like, that's probably why you became a barber. All the fucked up haircuts your father gave you when you was a child and shit.
One number.
So hey, so now you know. Thank you, Martha. She was here. That was my makeup artist, Martha Moncada. She did my makeup that night. Hey, my makeup, as drunk as I got, my makeup lasted because let me tell you, bitch, when I got up Sunday morning trying to wash my fucking face, that shit was still there. I said, oh my God, I don't use makeup. So I didn't know how to get off makeup properly. I'm not that kind of girl. This is as much makeup as I use. That's it. So the next morning, I'm sitting here washing my face. I said, shit, it's still there. I washed my face again. Fuck, it's still there. I had to Google how to remove makeup, and then somebody just put lotion. So I put lotion on my fucking face, and that removed the makeup. Well, I use regular lotion. I don't have all this makeup remover potions and all of that stuff.
I got a lot of stuff.
I'm not in that makeup world, but the bitch put it on where I couldn't take it off the next day. I said, oh my God. But I had a great time though.
You plan on doing another one?
Yes. So going back to the whole comedy show. So yeah, I will. Did you guys edit the YouTube? Because it was on, I don't know if it was on YouTube.
I haven't posted it yet.
Okay, so it'll be posted. I will be posting it shortly. They had to edit some things out of that thing. But yeah, I had my 10 minutes or 15 minutes. I don't know how long it was. My comedy debut. And a lot of that, again, it was like me being a girl. But I actually was pretty comfortable up there. I will have to fucking say. I was a little comfortable up there. I was unfocused in some areas. I told you I'm like a squirrel. I got to keep a focus. But yes, I am going to be I actually was just told that I am going to be on the next B-Side Studios 606 Mania number 4. That'll probably be happening in August. So yeah, y'all go buy some tickets. And yep. I want to sell that bitch out. I want the whole crowd to be my people.
I definitely do.
So yeah, I don't know. I might, I try to stay away from family issues, but I've been getting so much material this last 2 days. I'm like, let me write that down. Just in case, let me write that down. I'm writing every fucking thing down. Every time I be like, again, I don't like. I don't think so. This is the funny part because I didn't think I'm like funny. I think I just do shit or say shit to make myself laugh.
Right.
I don't do it to make you laugh or anybody else. I do that shit to make me laugh.
No, I feel that.
So like if I find it funny, I hope everybody else finds it. I just like to talk shit.
Right. And if they don't, funny.
But according to the crowd, y'all thought it was funny. talking about us crazy women. I wanted to get on that a little bit more, but I was like, you know what? Let me refocus. That's why I was like, let me refocus back to my nephew. They want to get on that subject too much, but
So you got a little time limit.
right, I had a little, then they started flashing the light on the bitch, and I was like, oh, god damn it, the police is coming. I gotta get off the stage. Let me hurry up and finish my shit. Oh, but yeah, so I will in the next few months, I will let you guys know the exact date of the next comedy show that I will be part. I don't think I'll do anything in between all of that. I know August is a long way from now, but it's the anticipation. You feel me? But I don't know. This is an avenue that I think I might venture into. I don't know.
I don't think it would hurt. I think it kind of.
You know what? So Ruben, actually, that's the funny thing. So Ruben, you met Ruben. So Ruben actually told me, like, I want to say over a year ago that I should try it.
Right.
And I was just like, I'm not a comedian. I'm just a lot of shit. He was just like, bro, either you try an amateur one. If you like it, go for it. If you don't like it, then you tried it and you didn't like it. So I just kind of like whatever. And then I would meet more comedians and they'd be like, you're not a fucking comedian. I'm like, oh no, I'm just like with such and such. I just talking shit, we out here, we clowning, that's it. And they were like, bitch, I thought you was a comedian. I'm like, no. And then one of my other homeboys who also Kevin, he was on my show in January and he was the one that was just like, you should do it. And this one piped up like, you should do Eckies. And I was just like, if I'm gonna do it, why not do it around family and friends, right? So I was like, you know what? Fuck it, let's go.
You take the opportunity.
And now y'all might have fucking woke up a monster up in this bitch. I want to be the Latina Bernie Mac. You feel me? I love Bernie Mac. That is like my best. That's the comic that I look up to.
I know Bernie Mac.
You gotta swear a little more though.
I gotta swear some more. I was trying to keep it clean because your fucking mother was in the audience. And my auntie who might not understand English, but I'm pretty sure she understands the bad words. She probably understood the first part of my thing. I was gonna tell you to go translate, but then I see my cousin there, so I was like, you translate. She's like, bitch, I'm not fucking translating what you say. I need a translator. You know how they have the people doing, what do you call that shit? Sign language? We should have an interpreter that can translate for the people that don't speak English in Spanish. I don't speak Spanish. So you can be my interpreter.
If only there's a thing where you have like subtitles that are going onto the screen.
Oh, Mr. Tech Man, there you go. Ideas. See?
I don't think that's ever been done. Though.
Google Translate. That's how I speak to the babysitter. I shit you not. Well, not anymore. But when my son was going to the babysitter, I wanted them to, if they can't, do you speak Spanish?
Yeah, I speak Spanish.
Sancho, you give the best haircuts ever, bro. See, find them.
Thank you, man.
XL Barber Studio, #1 in Lyle. So I had a baby. I wanted my children, if they couldn't speak fluent Spanish, because I don't speak Spanish, to at least understand it. So I got them a babysitter that only spoke Spanish.
That's smart.
So, but when I had to talk to her, I'd be like, Ma, I need you to tell her. So then she wouldn't be available. So I would literally go into Google Translate, put in what I wanted to say, and then like repeat it to myself the whole 15-minute ride. Like, okay, this is what I gotta tell her. This is what I gotta tell her. And then I would get in front of her. I'd be like, oh my God, look at my phone. Here, look at my phone. And she'd be like, oh yeah. Okay. That's how she would tell me. Yeah. Okay. Hey, Google Translate is the greatest fucking thing in the world. I love that shit. So did you say you spoke Spanish or no?
Yeah, it's broken. I understand it.
Man, you should do a song in Spanish, like Spanish English, like that black dude from LA. What's his name?
The one that was on Rhythm and Flow.
Yes.
Yeah. I know.
That's a shameful. That motherfucker know more Spanish than my fucking brother probably and shit.
It's funny that you say that though. I got one.
You gotta.
I got one already. It's just.
It's not no bad money. Are your nails painted?
They're clear.
No, that's okay. That's okay for a man. But when you start going into like colors,
I don't know.
That's okay though. I mean, if you do it, that's okay. Is Bad Bunny straight though, or is he?
I have no idea.
You know how the Mexicans do it. That's what they do. Is he Puerto Rican?
I'm solid over here. Got clear.
Hey, somebody here. I was drunk, but I know somebody in this motherfucker. When I was outside smoking a cigarette, they were talking about, "Do I go both ways?" I'm like, "Huh? What? No, I'm straight." She was like, "You kind of giving them vibes." I was like, "Ooh." It was a she.
She was down.
She was. I was not. I don't know, but I was drunk. Maybe I was that drunk that I was like, "Hey, are you a good time?" No, but I was just. I remember that. I don't remember a lot of conversations, and apparently I was still okay because I was still talking. After a certain time, I was just mumbling. Nobody could understand what the fuck I was saying. I didn't even know what the fuck I was saying. Did you enjoy yourself?
Oh, yeah,
Did you
enjoyed
leave
myself.
later? Or I don't even know what time I don't even know what time I left.
I was the last one out. I
Were
left at
you?
like 3:30, I think. Yeah. Or like around
Like I seen so this is when it's fucked up. And this is when you know you have a problem and I need to slow down. Because I started watching people's Snapchats. And then I started seeing, like, they had a whole nother birthday cake for this motherfucker, and I was just like, oh, did I sing happy birthday to him a second time? Yeah, this motherfucker had cake in his face. Was I there? Was I in the back? I don't know. I don't know where I was at because I don't remember the shit. Don't drink, people. Or drink only a little bit. Know your limits. Guys that paint their nails are gay. No, they're not. Let me tell you something. So people who say that probably don't even fucking get your fucking toenails clipped, sir. Your shit probably and click in the fucking carpets. Your nails probably get stuck in the carpet when you walk around the house. Don't say that shit because I feel like men should get pedicures. They should also, it's okay for you to get manicures because who wants to be with a man that his fucking nails look all dirty?
Got dirt on them.
First off, now, and if you're in construction, I might give you a pass for some hard ass nails, but your shit should still be either cut short or clean. Look at your nails, mister. I think they're gay. Are they clean or are they dirty? Don't come for my people. And that might be your friend, but don't come for my people. I don't like when people say that shit because that's keeping a healthy hygiene about yourself. Do you put soap on your balls and wash the hair off of your shit? You probably still got hairy balls, don't you? Don't go for my people. You're supposed to use soap down there too, not just the water that runs down there with the soap in it. You're supposed to use soap down there too. Scrub your shit. I'm not even gonna go to the back door because that's a whole other subject we don't even want to go into. I don't like that. I think men should keep their nails nice and cut and clean. And if they do clear, that's okay. It don't even have to be a polish. That's actually could even be a buff. I'm also doing nails, so I know the shits. I like now if they start doing like reds, which he's not doing reds. I've had guys come in there and ask for, and I was like, oh, he's like, is that okay? And I said, yeah, I'm not gonna judge you. This is a no judgment zone. I will talk about you later, but I don't judge you. But I'm gonna talk some shit, but I will not judge you.
So you ever cut like some nasty nails? Is that like dirty?
Oh my! Look, I deal with a lot of old people, and their feet. Oh my God! You think that your fucking refrigerator smells? Holy fucking shit! You do not. Like, cause they can't get you. Like, people don't know. Like, you're supposed to have a nail brush, like a little brush. You know, you guys use it for your little barber stuff. You can take that into the shower, and that can be a little nail brush, where you take soap and you scrub your nails, and you do it on your toes too, because your toes got all that little gunk and shit and all of that stuff. Scrub the bottom of your feet. The bottom of your feet got some dead skin cells. All of that. People don't do that shit. People don't even put lotion. Like, do you put lotion on your whole body? You're a man, so I'm gonna ask y'all.
Maybe I could do my legs a little more, but I do my arms. I get my elbows.
That's it.
My face. I do like
Your face. You're supposed to lotion your whole body.
Whole body.
Your whole body.
Like unscented or scented.
It don't even matter. I would prefer unscented if you're sensitive. If you want to do scented, don't do Axe. I think you're past the Axe stage.
The 3-in-1. Can't do that.
Is all I do.
No. My brother's rubbing his belly for ones that can't see. So, like, you're supposed to lotion your whole body. Your back, your legs, your feet, your elbows, your arms, everything, your face. Like there's special cream for your face. Not like that, but cream for your face. I'm just saying. You're supposed to lotion. So older people or certain people don't. You ever you see? I deal with a lot of old people. So you ever seen somebody where you can scratch their leg and it's like look like dandruff? If you it look like fucking snake skin. You want to be like that when you old? Moisturize. That's the tip of the night. Moisturize.
This is healthcare conditioning.
Yeah. See, I was talking about colons and boobs and shit, and now we're talking about lotion. All right. Is there anything else you'd like to share with the peoples? Lotion where the sun don't shine. Yes, do that too. Especially, I lotion all the time, and I am old. You better, Mama Sheila, because you in Florida. I don't want you coming back over here looking like some luggage and shit. I'm just saying, because your ass be in the sun, in Florida sun, you know what I'm saying? I've seen a lot of people that's been in the sun. They didn't believe, like older people, they didn't believe in sunblock. And so now their skin look like lemon. You don't want that. So make sure see another health tip, make sure you put sunblock. Even if you're just in the car, put the shit, like, you know how you always end up with that one dark arm and the arm that's not in the sun? Put sunblock on that arm, on your hands. Like, you don't. Even and then for my men that are bald headed, put it on the top of your head. Even if you think you're just running out for 10 minutes, because the sun, like, y'all don't want that skin cancer. I've seen it. It's ugly. And especially with our ozone layer, because we don't give a fuck about the earth, and it's like we don't have an ozone layer no more, and it's just big, all get burnt up. You don't want cancer. I've seen it. It's ugly. But even on the top of your ears, make sure.
Lotion on the top of your ears?
And sunblock.
Sunblock.
Yeah, you should lotion your ears too. No? Oh my God. See, now you're learning. Sunblock is a scam. Christian Perez, you're going to have cancer in 5 years. I'm not wishing that upon you. I'm just saying. And even if you black, I don't even want to hear, I got melanin in my skin. They get cancer too, motherfuckers. You might not get burnt as soon as white people get burnt, but you can still get the UV rays that'll fucking fuck you up. So yeah, no, sunblock is not a scam. You don't have to do 100 proof. You can do like 50 proof. You're good. Just get a layer on. And then if you're on the beach or at the pool or some shit, put some more on. It don't hurt. And if it is a scam, then maybe you should create your own company and do your own fucking sunblock scam. And then you can make the money since it's a scam. See, I'm just dropping gems tonight. Or health things.
Get your nails done.
Yeah, yes.
Lotion, wash
See,
your face.
I didn't even know. See, it's the vibe. I didn't even know we was going to do all of that. Cut your nails, man. Make sure, like, don't get romantic with a woman if your fucking shit looks all fucked up and dirty.
You ever seen that?
FYI.
Those like long pinky nails.
Because they're coquettes. Motherfuckers that look, if a motherfucker, especially if he's Mexican, you know what? Black dudes fucking do coke too. If a motherfucker walk up and his fucking pinky nail is, I don't even have nails.
Long as hell.
Big as, I'm like, you do cocaine. They be like, no, you do cocaine. Get away from me. I don't even want to hear it. Nope. I don't even want a man with long nails. Like I have short nails because I do a lot of shit. If your shit is longer than my shit,
That's a problem.
that's a problem. I'm gonna look at you funny. Why would men want long nails?
They just don't care. They're like some cat claws.
Why?
I don't know.
I would think that you a bitch then. Like you can't fight. If I see a man who has long nails, then you can't fight. What you're gonna fucking scratch me, bitch? Like if we boxing, I want to see this, not this. That bitches do this. No, I don't even respect the girls that do this shit. I'd be like, man, you gotta throw some bows. Don't be scratching me. See, that's a whole nother subject, Lord. See, I just gave you more material to talk about on my comedy shit. So, any new shows that are coming up that you're gonna be doing anytime soon?
As of right now, no, but definitely we'll keep everything updated.
Instagram.
Yeah, Instagram, Sancho Gabbana. You can find all my music there. I got music videos in that link.
Oh yeah, you do have a link.
Yeah, I got all my music.
Yeah, Facebook, just Instagram.
I need to hop on Facebook again. I do got Facebook though. Everything's under Sancho Gabbana, like Dolce Gabbana.
Gabbana.
Yeah.
I was wondering about the Gabbana. Why'd you end up with Gabbana?
My mom gave me a Dolce Gabbana cologne. I was like, I need Sancho to get spiced up or something, you know? So I just like Gabbana.
Hey,
Yeah,
it's
so-
better than spicy Sancho. I can't believe that you didn't know what Sancho meant.
I did.
Woo.
But it works. It works. So
Hey,
I mean, it's not me, but I mean, it's Sanchez. Sancho.
I get it.
Yeah.
But thank you for coming on.
Yeah. Thank you for having me.
Much love.
Yeah. So go look at my.
Go follow his Instagram. Check him out on YouTube. You can see his latest music and videos that he had on there. Did you perform those videos? I'm sorry. I was
One
in
of
front
them.
drinking and smoking,
Yeah, one of
and I
them.
caught the second song.
The first song I have to use video too.
Okay.
Angel 44.
Oh, I see. I watched that one today.
Yeah. You did?
I did.
Oh.
I watched all 4 of them.
I got 2.
I know that guy. You know this guy?
Yeah, I know that guy. He talks a lot of shit too.
You know that girl?
Yeah.
I
Shout
don't
out
know.
to my lady.
Oh, that's his boo thing. So the Sancho is not really Sancho, lady. So don't hop up in his DMs. I don't want the problems. Okay, that's his girl. So Sancho is just the name. He didn't know. He was,
I honestly did it. So.
Sancho is not really a Sancho. He got a girlfriend.
Love
So
you.
don't jump into his DMs. And in the event that they do, it ain't my fault. Deny. All right, let me start closing up here. But yes, if you guys were listening earlier, spring break is next week for my kids. I don't know about anybody else. But we are actually going to be on our way to Kansas City. They said, what a stud. Big Sancho said, what a stud. She said, laughing my ass off. But yeah, next week is spring break. I'm actually going to be going down to Wichita, Kansas for spring break to visit some family. But the next show is going to be April 5th. I hope you guys can tune in for that. I'm going to need some ideas for my fucking 2-year anniversary for the podcast is coming up.
2 years.
Yeah, we're 2 years in. May 10th will be that episode in May. Will be my 2-year anniversary. Thank you very much. They haven't kicked me out yet. But yeah, if y'all didn't catch it, I'm going to be on the next 606 Mania number 4. So watch out for those things. For that information, I will also be sharing the link once my brother gets his shit together of the video so y'all can see my debut. And I did send it to a few people.
The whole performance.
I ain't worried about everybody. I'm worried about me.
I'm just saying.
I sent it, like, whatever link you sent me, I sent it to a few of my friends. And then I'm like, what did you think about, like, everybody? They're like, oh, bitch, we only watched you. See, that's some true friends right there. We worried about me. Okay. But thank y'all for tuning in. Make sure to mark it on your calendars, April 5th. Follow Mr. Sancho Gabbana on Instagram. And then his links and all of that other stuff is on there. There goes the popo, so you know we really gotta go. So thank y'all for tuning in. You're welcome, always. I got love for the family.
Thank you.
I got love for the family.
What's up, Chris?
But yeah, I think I'm pretty much done. If there's any inquiries that y'all need to hit me up on my DM, but watch it because there's other people in the DMs don't get acting crazy and shit. Love y'all. We out.